El Nino, La Nina, or La Nada, now on WeatherMedic's Weather Buff. I am Jack Knack, the Weather Medic, the Doctor of Weather, with your January 2024 El Nino, La Nina, or La Nada forecast discussion. Well, the El Nino Southern Oscillation Alert System status, we're in an El Nino advisory. El Nino is expected to continue for the next several months, with El Nino Southern Oscillation neutral favored during April through June 2024, and that's about a 73% chance of that happening right now. Above average sea surface temperatures persisted across the Equatorial Pacific Ocean, with the largest anomalies observed in the East Central and Central Pacific. A lot of warm water out there. Light yellows here are 0 to a half degrees Celsius above normal. Darker yellows, 0.5 to 1 degree Celsius above normal. The oranges, 1 to 2 Celsius above normal. The reds, 2 to 3 Celsius above normal. And the dark reds here are over 3 Celsius above the normal. For a detailed explanation of the Nino regions, please see the link in the description. The latest weekly Nino index values remained at plus 1.4 degrees Celsius or 2.5 degrees Fahrenheit in the Nino 4 region, plus 1.9 degrees Celsius or plus 3.4 degrees Fahrenheit in the Nino 3.4 region, plus 2.0 degrees Celsius or plus 3.6 degrees Fahrenheit in the Nino 3 region, while Nino 1 and Nino 2 regions weakened to plus 1 degree Celsius or plus 1.8 degrees Fahrenheit in January 2024. Area average positive subsurface temperature anomalies decreased in December 2023, reflecting the strengthening and eastward expansion of below average subsurface temperatures in the Western Pacific. Over the East Central Pacific Ocean, low-level wind anomalies were westerly, while upper-level wind anomalies were easterly. Convection rainfall remained enhanced at the dateline and was suppressed around Indonesia. The Equatorial and station-based Southern Oscillation Index were negative. Collectively, the coupled ocean atmosphere system reflected a strong and mature El Nino. The Equatorial Southern Oscillation Index is calculated as a standard anomaly of the difference between the average area monthly sea level pressure in an area of the eastern equatorial Pacific that's 80 degrees west through 130 degrees west longitude, 5 degrees north or south of the equator, and an area over Indonesia, which is 90 degrees east through 140 degrees east longitude, 5 degrees north or south of the equator. The Southern Oscillation Index is calculated as a standardized difference between standard Tahiti monthly average sea level pressure anomalies and standardized Darwin monthly average sea level pressure anomalies. The following diagram shows the difference from average sea level pressure during winters when the Southern Oscillation Index is strongly positive, top, or negative, the bottom diagram. During La Nina, positive Southern Oscillation Index, the pressure is higher than average red over the Central Pacific near Tahiti and lower than average gray over Australia. During El Nino, the Southern Oscillation Index is negative, and the anomalies are reversed. Some state-of-the-art dynamical climate models suggest a transition to El Nino Southern Oscillation neutral as soon as March through May 2024. The forecast team at the United States Climate Prediction Center, however, delays this timing and strongly favors a transition to El Nino Southern Oscillation neutral in April through June 2024. There are also increasing odds of La Nina in the seasons following a shift to El Nino Southern Oscillation neutral. It is typical for El Nino to peak in December, early January, but despite weakening, its impacts on the United States could last through April. In summary, El Nino is expected to continue for the next several months with a 73% chance of El Nino Southern Oscillation neutral favored during April through June 2024. Here is the latest monthly temperature outlook for January 2024. Above normal temperatures are going to be located in the upper Ohio Valley, the Great Lakes, becoming increasingly warmer through New York State and into northern New England and Maine. Also, slightly above normal, leaning above normal temperatures are going to be coastal Washington, Oregon, and far northern California. Above normal temperatures also forecast for Alaska in the southwest portion, and central Alaska should have a little bit above normal temperatures with equal chances in northern Alaska. Where below normal temperatures this month are favored in Arizona, New Mexico, Colorado, with lesser amounts in southern Nevada, Utah, Wyoming, east of the Rocky Mountains in Montana, and the Dakotas, stretching through Nebraska, Kansas, and western Texas. Here's your monthly precipitation outlook for January 2024. Much of the central and southern portions of the country are going to experience above normal chances of precipitation, as well the southeastern part of Alaska. It's going to be above normal. Much above normal precipitation will be forecast in the Gulf states of the southeastern United States, stretching from Louisiana into the coastal regions of the Carolinas. This is the temperature outlook for January, February, and March of 2024. Above normal temperatures are going to really be in California and the northern third of the United States, with much above normal temperatures being in the Pacific Northwest and in Maine. Also, above normal temperatures forecast for much of Alaska as well. Here's your precipitation outlook for January, February, March 2024. Below normal precipitation forecast from western New York through the Great Lakes into the extreme northern portions of the country into Idaho and western Washington, with much below normal chances for precipitation in northern Idaho and in much of the central and western Great Lakes. Slightly leaning below normal precipitation in southwestern Alaska. Above normal precipitation forecast in California, Nevada, Arizona, the northwestern part, leaning above normal from California through Nevada, Utah, Colorado, into Nebraska and Kansas. Also above normal precipitation leaning starting from Massachusetts all the way down east of the Appalachian Mountains into southeastern Texas, with increasing amounts of chances for above normal precipitation as wind moves southeast, with the bullseye being much of Florida and coastal regions of Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, and the southern part of South Carolina. Also, above average precipitation is leaning toward the southeastern part of Alaska and the northern part of Alaska as well. The next monthly video on the El Nino Southern Oscillation will come out on or around February 8th, 2024. If you'd like to see more of these posts or would like to say thanks for this one, please consider becoming a supporter. To support the channel, go to patreon.com/WXMedic. This is Jack Knack, the Weather Medic, the Doctor of Weather. Thanks for making Weather Buff a part of your day. Good day, everybody.
Weather Buff. Your backyard.